Hi everyone, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Vivek and I host this channel. This is not going to be a typical video where I'm going to explain you guys about the interview experiences or how to present yourself in an interview, but this is going to be the most pivotal video in your career as well. This is because I'm going to explain you what the student to corporate shift is going to be, what are the aspects that are going to make it the most crucial shift in your life, and how you need to face those shifts, how you need to face those problems as well. So why delay? Let's dive in right into the video. I made this video especially by keeping in mind the point that most of the students are going to get placed in Cognizant, TCS, Wipro, etc. And soon you are going to initiate the joining process, the onboarding process as well. So I was a student before and I did understand the corporate shift, which is not quite easy, and you're going to face a lot of differences as well. So in this specific video, I'm going to explain my experiences, what kind of shifts you're going to face, how to face those differences, and how probably life is going to be after you get into a corporate situation. So the first point is going to be the work culture. As a student, especially as a student in VIT, we usually get a chance to schedule our classes. That is, we get to decide our classes and whatever slots we are going to take during the classes. So, but the corporate life is not like that. You start your work at 9 and it usually ends up at 6, but it gets extended 7, 8, it goes on, right? So this is not quite, we are used to this in our college life, and this is going to be one important thing because we also have deadlines, we also have a lot of assignments to finish, especially during the training period. The training period is also going to be stressful and we need to learn a lot of things. Even once our work starts, we need to face whatever work is going on, and simultaneously we need to build our profile, right? Because we need to build our structure, our resume properly, and later aspects of life as well. So doing simultaneously the work and the courses whichever are required to build our profile is also quite difficult. And try to understand this. You have got into this and there is no other way to get back. Planning your work simultaneously and accordingly properly is going to help you a lot. So this is one first topic which I wanted to discuss. Let's go to the second one. The second one is going to be the hierarchy and seniority of the company, which you need to understand. As a student in our university, we don't just report what work we have done in our university, the assignments, etc. And nobody really cares, right? If you don't do an assignment or if you don't study, nobody cares. But the things are not like that when you start working. Whatever work you do, you need to report that to your senior manager, your HR manager, etc. depending on the circumstances. So you need to understand the fact that you cannot escape from the work as we did when we were student. You need to report the daily activities. We need to submit the time sheet, that is whatever work we have done, we need to enter it in an Excel sheet, or it depends on company to company. So your daily work is being completely tracked, and when they give you a laptop, the complete activity is also tracked. So you need to understand this fact as well. This is a very important thing, and you cannot just let go whatever work is given to you as we were a student, what we used to do. Here the process is completely different. We need to report to a senior and we need to report whatever work is done within the deadlines. So the pressure is going to be a lot, and trust me, the training period is going to help you in this. Prepare properly whatever they teach you during the training, and that is going to help you to face the tasks whatever they give. Also, try to continuously improve or develop the skills you have learnt. Example, they have taught you Java in the training, for example, and you started working on a project. Working on a project is not just going to help you with the basic Java skills which they have taught during the training. Try to simultaneously develop your skills, whatever you have learned in Java, by doing online courses, by doing your personal projects, etc. And this knowledge you can apply it in the project you are doing in your company as well. So this is one important thing I wanted to discuss. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is going to be the environment and colleagues which you are going to have. Especially in the corporate life, the life is not going to be that easy where you're going to go, if you're a Telugu guy, you're just going to go and group with your Telugu people, and if you're a Tamil guy, you just go and group with your Tamil people. So the environment doesn't work like that, and there is a mixed culture in whatever company you go, especially in the corporates, because the recruitment happens across the nation and a lot of different people come into your company. So instead of going and mingling with just type of people who come from your nativity or your locality, try to speak with a lot of people. This is going to be very helpful because you will be rated by your employees, by your colleagues and by your seniors as well. So without proper interaction, it is going to help or it is going to destroy your growth, whatever you are going to have in the company. You are just going to have a small community whom you are going to talk, and that is not what is it they expect from you. They expect you to talk with everybody, interact with everybody, learn from everybody of whatever mistakes you have done, and this is going to be very helpful. Trust me, this is a very important tip. Let's go to the next one. The next one is one of the most important culture shocks or one of the most important shifts which you need to apply. As in university, when we don't usually use communications or emails or formal communications when we are as a student, right? When we wish to communicate with our professor, we talk to them, or we write an email with a lot of mistakes. We don't consider or we don't care about that when we were a student. But in our corporate life, writing an email is very important, and conveying our message in a written manner is very important, because when we want to leave, we convey our message to an HR in this specific manner, and we convey our request to our manager through an email only. So whatever communications is there for whatever requirements we want, everything is going to be in an email or everything is going to be in a formal typed manner. So understand that you need to learn the methods of communicating with the people through a formal manner, and understand how emails are written, the email etiquette, etc. For the specific understanding, there are a lot of videos on YouTube as well. They explain you how to write an email and how the email should be concise and precise as well. So try to understand by checking out a few videos. That is going to help, and that is going to be quite enough. So understanding this is very important, because this is going to directly help you in improving the work environment as well. This helps you in improving the communication, your interaction with others, and the communication which you are going to do with others in a proper manner. So understand this is very important. Implement this as soon as possible in your timetable, and try to learn the various etiquettes which are followed in a company, wishing them the email etiquette, the communication etiquette, etc. by checking out various YouTube videos and various Coursera videos to write an email in a professional manner. And this is going to be very helpful when you start working in a corporate life. Let's go on to the next one. This is very important tip I wanted to give you guys, because most of us go into or enter into a corporate scenario without a proper guidance. We don't have a brother or we don't have an uncle who works in a corporate field. We are from a business background, and going on to a corporate field without a proper guidance is going to be quite a unique experience. It's going to be a little harsh, because consider a trip where you go on your own and you find things on your own, and consider another trip where a friend of you suggests you places to visit. That is going to be much easier, right? And you are not going to face the problems which probably they might have faced in their experience. So this tip is going to be where I am going to suggest you, and I request you all to find a guidance for whatever field you are going to choose. If you are going to choose a core field, or if you are going to choose an IT field, both are corporate, and consider an uncle or a friend or a LinkedIn connection or your brother, etc., who would have worked or who have been working in the same industry for a couple of years, a couple of period of time, and consider them asking whatever doubts you have, and how to interact with your employees, or how to perform well in your company, the various tips, or how to grow in a company, etc. And this is going to help you in a great manner, because you are going to get a direct guidance, and it is going to affect your career as well, because you are not going to start from zero with zero knowledge. You are going to get the knowledge whatever they have, and try to implement this. Try to find a guidance for whatever career aspect you are in. For example, corporate, try to find a corporate connection, probably in LinkedIn if you don't have any relatives, and ask them how the system works, how the corporate system works, and how to implement that in your career or in your employee life as well. So this is quite useful as well. So let's go on to see the next one. One more important thing, and probably this is going to be the final one, is the dressing sense and the meeting etiquette which the companies usually follow. This is very important, because we are not used to dress in a proper manner when you're in a college. We just usually casual wear work, and formal wears, we don't use that actually. But in corporate, usually, especially in TCS or companies like that, this formal wear is completely necessary and you cannot escape from this. So get used to this and buy a bunch of formal wears as well when you're going to start with your company, because even from work from home you need to at least share your video, right? And coming on to the meeting experiences, even for a small topic they usually conduct a meeting, because especially we are in a work from home, the scenario completely differs. You cannot expect people to mail you in prior before they call you for a meeting. Completely, most of these are going to be a surprise meetings, and between 9 to 5 and especially and avoiding the lunch time, you need to be available completely on the chair wherever you're going to sit for work from home. So understand the scenario. This is going to be quite difficult being available for a call throughout the time, and meetings are going to be conducted online, and it depends on company. They conduct it through Teams and some conduct it to Zoom, etc. So you need to be available all the time, and this is going to be quite difficult. They conduct small, even if there is a small doubt arised in a project or whatever work they want to give you, whatever the knowledge transfer they want to give you, that is KTs, they conduct meetings, and this is going to be quite stressful. You need to understand this fact as well. You need to be attentive all the time. You need to be facing the laptop all the time, which is quite stressful, and you need to understand this. We have entered into a corporate field. This is our life. This is going to be our life for the next 20 years, and whatever points I have provided you in this video, try to understand this in depth, because our life is going to completely change. As a student, we used to enjoy and we used to chill. Things were whatever we like, things were going to be in that manner, but now nothing is going to be in our hands, and we need to mold ourselves for whatever circumstances we are going to face. So this video is going to help you and guide you in these aspects. I hope this video helped you guys a lot. Thank you so much for staying out so long. This is Vivek signing off. Stay safe, stay informative. Bye bye.